Esteemed professors, dear guests, Colonel, firstly, I would like to say that I'm more than privileged to be here at this conference and to present our paper. I had a PowerPoint presentation ready, but it was in Serbian, so I took the liberty of choosing and speaking into English because then we can understand each other better. So the paper I was working on with Colonel Milenković was the military profession in Serbia through the lens of international military cooperation in the contemporary geopolitical context. Firstly, the goal of our research was to show how military cooperation can enhance the security within Serbia and also regional security. The focus of our research was based on building the trust of Serbia's armed forces in the region as a credible partner. Also, the benefits of military cooperation whilst the military profession per se. We use the theoretical framework of the liberal theory of international relations, which emphasizes cooperation as one of the most important aspects of security. We wanted to show that it is very, very important for the military cooperation to be in accordance with the military neutrality that Serbia has since 2007. The dynamics of the contemporary geopolitical environment is very, very hot, if I may say. Serbia has decided to remain neutral, military neutral, but that does not imply political neutrality. So Serbia does cooperate, and it is very important to emphasize that Serbia's military neutrality does not imply isolationism. Therefore, Serbia cooperates with many partners. One of them are, most importantly, the UN and the EU in the sense of military missions and operations worldwide, but also regionally. It is very important to also emphasize that Serbia has to focus on elaborating and improving its own competencies when it comes to its own military. So the military profession per se could be described on a technicality, the competencies within the interoperability that the NATO forces, also the cooperation with NATO has, but that does not exclude the enhancement of Serbia as a partner in the region that could provide stability and peace. It is important also to emphasize that the purpose of the military is not per se to cause war. The purpose of military is peace. One of the instruments to have peace is maybe through war, but the second one is definitely through cooperation. So Serbia's military neutrality does bring it to a very, very peculiar situation where it has to make balance between enhancing its own military profession, but also cooperating with the region and globally. In our paper, which you could have in front of you, you can see the military operations that we had abroad that have ended, but also the active military missions that we have. I wouldn't want to read them all if it's okay with you, but one of them is important, the active missions with Cyprus, in Lebanon, and the Middle East, and Egypt. And the rotations are for 4 to 6 months. So our armed forces return back to Serbia and also are rotated. In our paper, we also emphasize the cooperation with KFOR forces. It is important that our people in Kosovo and Metohija are protected. The cooperation with KFOR is meant for both national and regional security. And this cooperation enhances the trust and the security of our own people that live in Kosovo and Metohija. The strategical importance of this cooperation per se is that it helps provide peaceful and stability prospects for our people that live in Kosovo and Metohija. So we have in our paper determined to present the military profession as something that cannot be degraded very easily, but has to be enhanced in a long period of time. So international cooperation, military cooperation with different partners is very important for Serbia. And we have different kind of exercises in military, one of them being the Platinum Wolf, that has been actively conducted in Serbia since 2014. This military activity includes different countries within the region and also more broadly. So One of them could be described from 2014 and 2024, sorry. Bosnia and Herzegovina, Bulgaria, Greece, Hungary, Romania, the United States of America, Slovenia, Great Britain, France, and of course, Serbia. If there are any questions, I'd be more than happy to respond. Thank you.